And the last of our guests, I believe, has just arrived, so we're doing well. As I said, parents and families, if you'd like to move across, feel free. We left plenty of space for you, so. All very excited. So they should be. I need you up here when I take a show part of the show. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. And welcome to our 2020 graduation ceremony, where I begin by recognizing the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today and acknowledge their elders past, present and emerging. Particularly welcome to our special guests and friends, members of the ICB board, Dr. Rabi Al-Alam, Salah Moshmosh, Dr. Ray Barrett, Ms. Janet Dean. Is anybody there? Members of the college management team, Mr. Ali Kadri, Mr. Sharif, Imam Riaz, Mr. Muawar, Mrs. Ashraf, Mrs. Scott, Mrs. Lamb, and Ms. Farkadeem. NF Secretary Farah Scott, Reem Al-Qatani, representing Mr. Duncan Peck, State Member for Stretton, who in turn is representing the Premier. Councillor Kim Marks, Councillor for Rancorn, representing the Lord Mayor of Brisbane. Lisa Mitchell, representing Councillor Andrew Owens, Councillor Campbell, Major James Barrett, Private Siva Sahar from the Australian Defence Forces, Mr. David Ford, Senior Programme Officer, Queensland Multicultural Affairs, Sergeant Jim Bellos, and Miss Teresa Lane. Mr. Negrelli, I apologise. We do have colleagues from the Premier, also from Duncan. Today's obviously a very special day across Queensland. It's all Year 12s. It's their last day, and these very busy people are stretched far and wide across the state attending different graduations. Mr. Duncan Payne, Councillor Andrew Rowan, Lord Mayor, Mr. Adrian Trinner, Dr. Jim Chalmers, Executive Director of ISQ, Mr. David Robertson, members of the Tamoon family, UNEP President Marianne Hussain, and IC Board Treasurer Mr. Shahid Bahrain. Today we farewell our 2020 graduating class. It'd be very easy to look back over the past year and detail all the challenges that they have had to overcome, but today is about celebrating the last 13 years, not the last 12 months. Whilst those 13 years have also had some challenges, as I said at the forum, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest flame. There is no doubt that it is those challenges and being moved out of their comfort zone that's forged the resilient and well-prepared graduates that we celebrate with today. So today is also about looking forward to the future, looking with great confidence as these young men and women take their first steps on the next part of their journey of life. For many, that will include further study, while others will move directly into the world of work. We are confident that their time at ICB has prepared them well for this next stage, whatever that may be. Our graduates are waiting to be presented, so let us begin by asking Year 12 Coordinator, Mrs. Amanda Dunn, to call the roll one last time. Please stand for the entry of our 2020 graduating students.
Thanks, Ben. It's been a long time in coming for our Year 12 graduates, but let's do the last roll call for our class of 2020. Mariam Adam. Sophia Adley. Ella Almuwaini. Mohammed Al-Dasway. Najma Ali. Yamina Ali. Maria Al-Kamaisi. Noor Amen. Amaria Modia. Salwa Arakarakonog. Aisha Badrul Isham. Akila Bus. Jory Shushain. Aisha Daddy. Rakaya Elbow. Samira Gaddy. Abdullah Jami Siliogoli. Sorry about that. Aisha Kapoor. Awais Basimi. Kateva Kasimi. Noor Bala. Saad Hassan. Dalal Issa. Nahak Jamil. Mohammed Jasat. Malak Zakir Javed. Malia Kamali. Kaura Kanani. Aliyu Kenny. Aksar Khan. Mariam Khan. Sabia Khan. Azam Laksano. Hamdan Majid. Osman Ahmed. Mohammed Nadeem. Fatima Osman. Maria Qureshi. Amina Sabdia. Aisha Sharif. Zainab Shiway. Abdullah P. Forsyth.
Jesus, seated. I would now like to call on our 2020 Islamic prefects, Kutaiba Uwezmi and Fatima Osman, for the Quran recitation and translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. صدق.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. To Allah alone belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on earth. Whether you reveal what is in your hearts or conceal it, Allah will call you to account for it. He forgives whoever He wills and punishes whoever He wills, and Allah is most capable of everything. The Messenger of Allah believes in what has been revealed to him from his Lord, and so do the believers. They all believe in Allah, His angels, His books, His messengers. They proclaim we make no distinction between any of His messengers, and they say we hear and obey. We seek your forgiveness, our Lord, and to you alone is the final return. Allah does not require of any soul more than what it can afford. All good will be for its own benefit, and all evil will be to its own loss. The believers pray, Our Lord, do not punish us if we forget or make a mistake. Our Lord, do not place a burden on us like the one you placed on those before us. Our Lord, do not burden us with what we cannot bear. Pardon us, forgive us, and have mercy on us. You are our only guardian, so grant us victory over those who disbelieve. Verily, Allah has spoken the truth.
Thank you to Kideva and Fatima. Can we please stand for the Australian National Anthem?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden soil and wealth fertile, our home is God by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In darkness, strength and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath the radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this Commonwealth of ours renown the foreign lands. For those who come across the seas, we boundless faith to share. With courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In times of strength and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you. Please be seated. The first of our speakers today is our new CEO, Mr. Ali Kadri. Please welcome Mr. Kadri to the stage for his first graduation ceremony here at ICB. Or at least his first speech. Excuse me, graduation. Thanks, Ali.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And let me also begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land where we meet and pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. I also want to acknowledge the dignitaries, the VIPs who are here, the representatives of council, the councillors who are here, the representatives of the state members and the federal members, definitely the representatives of Australian Defence Force. Thank you for being here, and the other community leaders and representatives who are here. Most importantly, parents, this must be a very special day, and it indeed is also a very special day for ICB. Given that this is now the 15th graduation, year 12 graduation for ICB. ICB, as you know, started in 1995. The first graduation, I've been told, occurred in 2005, so this is actually the 15th graduation. I think that is a big feat for a community school in Queensland. I think that deserves a round of applause. As a member of board for the last 5 years, we've seen ICB go through some ups and downs. And it has been such an honor and a pleasure to be part of this team and community of Islamic College of Brisbane. Mainly because the resilience and the strength and the courage and the trust our community has shown in the school. We have navigated some rough waters, and now we've come out much stronger than we ever were. This particular group of Year 12, I know that a lot of promises made to you, and I know you were supposed to use that building, But I did, if it was any consolation, did my best to take a group of you to see the building. And I do want to share a story which I shared earlier on about a legacy of all of you as a group, and one student in particular who helped us with the wall. And I'm talking about a rock climbing wall, which will come up, and it will also always have this year 12 class be represented. This has been a difficult year, not just for you guys, but I think globally because of the coronavirus. This has been a year when you moved from OP to ETA, which is different as well. And more importantly, I think what you've shown is the courage, strength, and the resilience to go through this year. You've done your distance learning, you've done your studies in the class, you have done social distancing, and still maintain the strength to come and perform in the exams. I have been told that this group has a lot of students who we have high hopes for in achieving results and marks, and we will look forward to that, and we'll have a lot more celebrations to come. I think the future is brighter for the community because of you, because of the students who are in the school. I have done a fair bit of community work outside the school over the last 10 years, and let me tell you, I have never been so hopeful about the future till I came here and saw the future generations which are growing up in this school. We have roughly about 40,000 Muslims in Queensland. We have about 1,500 students here. So we have a large section of community here growing up, moving forward. Not just the community of Australian Muslims, I think the community of Australians. We're going to grow up and take spots and places in different aspects of our country. We're going to represent the Muslim community, the migrant community is going to represent Queenslanders, maybe someday in the Parliament House or Australian Army, and make us all proud. And that is what you guys have to look forward to as you move out of the next, of this part of your life to the next part of your life. I think the leadership skills and qualities you displayed when you were in the school, most of you, all of you have, will help you as you move forward. And always remember that while you carry the responsibility or to yourself and your families and your parents, you also carry the responsibility to the community and your country. I think we live in a very beautiful country, we live in a very safe country, and it has been shown again and again during this coronavirus pandemic that we are much better off than most of the places in the world. And I think that is because of the men and women who make this country what it is, because of the communities which make this country what it is, and you are part of those communities. As you move forward in life, please always remember to return give back, and the pleasure you're going to get in giving back is going to be much bigger and much better than whatever you could do for yourself and your families. Finally, all I want to say is it's a pleasure, it's an honor, it's a privilege to be on the management team of the school, especially because of the people, men and women, teachers, and staff who makes ICB what it is. And I'm looking forward to coming years in improving ICB. And trust me, this is not the last year. You will be back here. As I said, I took promise from some of you that there will be an alumni organization of ICB, and let this be the first group which does that. So this school is always open to you, this community is always open to you. We thank you for being part of us. We thank the parents for trusting us. And with that, inshallah, the future is bright, and the future of the community and the country is bright. Thank you very much.
Later on, we have, in fact, starting now, we have some guests that are going to present awards, and they'll get an opportunity to speak as they present those awards. I mentioned earlier that Councillor Kim Marks is here representing the Lord Mayor. We know Kim very well from how many years now, Kim? Too many to remember. Actually, no longer our councillor, but still comes to just very reflection, and you're always welcome here, Kim. So please welcome Kim to the stage, please.
Good morning, and thank you very much for those wonderful, kind words of welcome. I have to say it's a bit bittersweet. I haven't seen you all year virtually, and It's been very bitter for me that I haven't been able to be part of your journey this year. The sweet part is seeing you all here today, but of course, the worst is I can't hug any of you, so it feels like I've missed my family for so long, but I'm absolutely honoured and delighted to be here today anyway. It was mentioned a lot of people at various graduation ceremonies. Lord Mayor Adrian Schrinner unfortunately isn't at any. He's actually at home isolating. He has tested negative, so that's good news. But he still has to stay at home for another week at least. So I don't know about you, but I think staying at home with the Lady Mayoress and 4 children under the age of 6 and having to sign 3,000 Christmas cards, probably not so relaxing, but anyway. So look, he has sent along a message for today, which I'm delighted to read out to you. Congratulations to all the Islamic College of Brisbane students graduating Year 12 today. Graduating this year is a significant achievement, as the impacts of the coronavirus pandemic have undoubtedly changed so many aspects of your school lives. You should feel immensely proud of pushing through these difficult times and reaching a significant milestone in your lives. You are the next generation of leaders, and I'm sure you all have incredibly bright futures ahead. Enjoy your graduation and good luck for this new exciting chapter. Lord Mayor Adrian Schrinner. Thank you.
Unfortunately, our good friend and supporter, a newly re-elected local member, Duncan Pegg, has had to withdraw at late notice. Ms. Reen Al-Qatani is here in Duncan's place. I'm pretty sure I said yes when you asked if you were to make a speech. So, yeah, good, she's nodding, so that's good. Please welcome Reen to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Congratulations, first of all. I'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land in which we gather. I acknowledge all the special guests who have already been mentioned previously by Ali. Thank you all for being in attendance. Thank you to all the families being in attendance as well. To all the graduates, congratulations on your achievement. This year has certainly presented some challenges, and you have done well to get this far. I am representing your local state member, Duncan Pegg, who sends his best wishes and apologies for this important day. Now, to all the proud family members present, to all the carers, to all the friends, thank you for being here today, and well done on supporting all of these students to get to this milestone. They are our future. Finally, Duncan asked me to personally thank the broader ICB community for their friendship and support over many years. He's always very proud to be in support of this college and will continue to do so, as well as the broader community that supports them in turn. I ask that Allah continues your success into the near future and there beyond. Thank you, and Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Reen. As I mentioned, today is a popular day for our government representatives, being the last day for Year 12 students across Queensland and therefore the day of many graduations. Unfortunately, the Honourable Jim Chalmers, Federal Member for Rankin and Shadow Minister for Finance, also had to send his apology. However, he has an annual award which we'd like Reen to present on Jim's behalf. The Honourable Jim Chalmers Award is presented to a Year 12 student who is going on to tertiary studies and had to overcome adversity and challenge to complete their senior education. The 2020 recipient of the Jim Chalmers Award is Aisha Dedi. Congratulations, Aisha, and thank you. Spirit of Brisbane Award is presented from the office of Miss Angela Rowan. This award is presented to a student who has displayed the quieter achiever approach. This approach could have included assisting other students, the community, and a person in need. As I mentioned earlier, Miss Owen is unable to attend today, so Mrs. Lisa Mitchell is here on her behalf. If I could ask you to come on stage, which you've already done, introduce the award and say a few words on behalf of Miss Owen. I will then announce the 2019 winner of the Spirit of Brisbane Award.
Firstly, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to represent Councillor Angela Owen today. It's certainly an honour and a privilege to present the Spirit of Brisbane Award on her behalf. She does send her apologies for not being with you today. Councillor Owen is a very passionate local member and an avid supporter of the wonderful school and of her community. As you move forward into the next phase of your life, she wishes you all the best for a happy, successful future.
And the 2020 winner, is that the Oscars? And the 2020 winner of the Spirit of Brisbane Award is Alif Nogula. Please. The Caltex All-Rounders Award is presented to a student who has, as the title suggests, shown good all-round ability in academics, leadership, sporting and community activities. But if I could ask Mr. Sharif on stage to present the Caltex Award. The 2020 winner has been quietly effective, leading a large number of different initiatives and representing the college both internally and externally. She has shown initiative and determination. The ICB Caltex Award for 2020 goes to Fatima Rosman. Each year, the Australian Defence Force supports the Longtan Awards for leadership and teamwork. Today, we welcome back Major James Barrett, who has received a promotion since his last visit. Accompanying Major Barrett is a Muslim member of the Australian Army, Private Asiba Sahar. Private Sahar has only recently been posted to Brisbane. She tells me she's here for another 2 years, so I hope she'll be a regular visitor. So we especially thank you for joining us and supporting our graduates on this special day. Can I also express our thanks to Major Barrett for his ongoing support of ICB and his research to find a Muslim service person who can attend today. I'm not sure who's going to speak, so please welcome them both.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So good morning staff, parents, all of our students, and especially, most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. Well done on achieving this significant milestone in your lives in one of the most challenging years that we've seen nationally. Thank you so much for inviting me back to the college. Because of your warm welcome, I again asked our growing Islamic Muslim community in the military if anyone would like to join me this year. And I was lucky enough to be introduced to a military police member, so I will listen. Private Asiba Sahar, who'll be here with me not only today but also next week. So this award, the Longtan Youth Award, is it acknowledges a group of young Australians when they were fighting in South Vietnam at a place called Longtan. Now in the battle they had to muster up courage, discipline, hard effort and compassion in order to survive. But another quality that they needed was patience. I think that this quality is something that we've all had to identify with in 2020. We've all had to be patient as events have unfolded, not knowing what would happen day to day as the pandemic developed. This is a beautiful quality that my Muslim friends have taught me about. So with each of us having that personal courage, discipline, compassion, along with patience, together as a community, we've displayed the leadership qualities that we celebrate today. You, the graduating class of 2020, enter a world beyond school with many uncertainties, but with your own qualities of courage, discipline, and compassion, and with the support of your families, you will succeed. So be patient with yourselves, with those around you, and with events as they continue to unfold and surprise us. Remember that you're all leaders from today, whichever path you choose to take in life.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for having us. Just as Major Brett mentioned, I'd like to also add an ayat of the Quran to what Major just said. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين. And today we recognize the special efforts of some of you peers, and it is with great pleasure that I announce that the recipient of the 2020 LONPED Youth Award is Sister Amari Amoni.
Now I get to present a couple of awards. I've worked not as closely as I would do normally with the student leadership team this year. For obvious reasons, we haven't been able to meet on some occasions, and lots of the events that we normally meet for have been cancelled or postponed. However, it's important that we recognise the work that these four people in particular, as leaders of the Year 12 cohort, and the work that they put in to make this place such a great place and to lead the school as a whole. So if I could ask the the two captains and vice captains to come out, please. Najma and Osman and Bill and there's a member up there. Zeba, if you'd like to come out. And now, excuse me, Osman and Najma are going to say a few words on behalf of the graduating class.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Osman Mohammed. I am the captain of this institution. First off, I'd like to say 2020, what a mistake, what an error. If graduating from Year 12 wasn't hard enough to start off with, if coronavirus was thrown into the mix, makes things a lot harder. You know, no one wants to get up at 8 in the morning with the mindset of studying for the next 6 hours in front of the computer. That in itself is hard enough. We have to do online studying, social distancing, made Year 12 feel a lot more lot more lonely, a lot longer. And if that wasn't bad enough, they threw ATAR into the mix. Makes everything much worse, much harder. Now we're getting compared to everyone across Australia, so big pressure on us. But we made it through. It's probably the strongest grade I know. It's the only grade I know. They're very strong people. They're really resilient. You can throw anything at them, throw another virus in there, they'll probably do it again. More importantly, though, I'd like to thank the parents. They're probably like 50% of all the effort that we put in. Without the parents, I don't think we'd be here. I don't think anyone would be here. I don't think the school would be here. Parents are very important. When you go home today, thank your parents. Thank your parents for everything they've done. They've sacrificed so much. You don't know the half of it. I don't know the half of what my parents sacrificed for me. I'd like to say a big thank you to my parents. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone's parents. And that's it for me.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. I'm Najma Ali, and today I will be giving my first and my final official address as 2020 College Captain of ICD. I remember when I was standing up here over a year ago and I was announced as the full future college captain, and I was presented with a pretty badge and I was feeling super happy about my position. My friends and I were all going on about how 2020 was going to be our year. We'd be on the front line of all the big plans, 25-year Jubilee, implementing new ideas, and overall being the most memorable Year 12 cohort ever. Well, that got cut short real quick. Though we didn't exactly accomplish as much as the previous years, we still had a good year. Endless memories with calls between quarantine classes, TikToks, online games, and straight vibes. Before we knew it, our last couple of weeks flew by leading up to these last moments. To my family, my older brothers always told me that I don't know better because I'm still a high school student. Well, guess who's not anymore? I'm coming for the top, so you better watch out. To my little brother Abdurrahman, as you can see, you have a lot to live up to. Enjoy your time, but work hard and don't make the mistakes either. You're in for a long ride. To my mom, thank you for taking on the role of two parents, being my biggest supporter, my friend, and my day one. No one will ever have my back like you. I know I'm often a lot to handle, and yet you remain patient and understanding. How you do it, I don't know. You shaped me to be who I am today. I'm a strong-willed, independent woman who don't need no man to succeed. Miss Khatun Ahmed Billah, you are resilient, hardworking, and the best person I know. The Prophet ﷺ said, Jannah lies at the feet of your mother. With all the sacrifice you have made to make my life dull, I don't doubt this. So thank you for being in my life, for creating me, guiding me, and loving me. I love you and appreciate you. I promise to give you everything you deserve and more. They say you have a teacher that you never forget. I think I have several. To the ones that no longer teach me and those who wish that they didn't have to this year. Thank you for all the endless memories, life lessons, and tough love. Miss Diddy, thank you for always believing in us, striving for us to do better when we had given up, and for sharing your love of Bollywood with us. To Dr. Fuller, for preparing us for any possible chemistry equation that we could be tested with, and all the British banter you taught us. It's so much better than Australian slang. Miss Wong, for going the extra 5 miles that we never asked for but always needed, reaching out to not only check up on our assessments but on our health too. Your enthusiasm to teach us will forever be unmatched. We will forever remain your Geo babies. Miss Robinson, for letting our health class let us steam when we really needed to, and always lending an ear to listen to our troubles. Timam Abdullah, though you only taught me for the short span of a year, thank you for never shying away from our questions and really telling us what we need to hear. Mr. Perry, though you always joke about never actually teaching us, you taught us one of the best life skills, independence and making use of the resources you were given. To all our teachers, we won't forget you and we will forever hold a place in our hearts. To my fellow graduating students, tables turn, bridges burn, you live and learn, and often it's the journey that teaches you a lot about the destination. I'm honored to have been able to walk this path with you. I hope that you're able to leave with some good memories of me, that through the dodgeball games, heated discussions, and the card games that I'm not very good at, I have grown fond of you all and only wish you the best in both this life and the next. So as we part ways equipped with priceless knowledge, we embark on a life sure to be filled with challenges, success, and hopefully a lot of money making. Street poet and philosopher Drake once said, "Oh well, I guess you lose some and you win some. The longest outcome is income, you know I want it all and then some." While the idea of material success does influence our lives heavily, I ask that you do what makes you happy and never stop believing in yourself, because I believe in you, your family believes in you, and Allah believes in you too. Allah believes in you to be the best version of yourself. Keep your dreams alive. Understand to achieve anything requires faith and belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. Remember, all things are possible to those who believe. Gail Davis. You're all destined for greatness. Through the years, you have all grown to be powerful, intellectual individuals capable of changing the world. When I look at you all, I see future doctors, engineers, athletes, innovators, and leaders. You see Ashiti over there? She's going to be my future GP. And Samira Getty, she's going to deliver all my children. Jerry's going to be my little therapist, and by that I mean she makes me forget my problems by telling me hers. Sitting in front of me are future money makers, good people, and brilliant Muslims that are going to do remarkable things. No one has promised tomorrow, so make the most of today. Take the first step in reconciling with a friend. Thank your parents. Tell them you love them and how much you appreciate them. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting their own battles. So to the graduating class of 2020, be the greatest, be the best, and I'll see you in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations and good luck to you all. This is your college captain officially signing off.
Thank you, Osman and Najma. You make us all so proud. We now come to the graduation itself, where students will receive individual recognition for academic awards and their graduation certificate and pin. Once again, I would ask Ms. Dunn to read out the graduates, and I would ask Mr. Sharif to present their graduation portfolio. As the students' names are called, I would ask our graduates to come on stage. There is an opportunity for parents to take photographs, but please try and stay out of Mr. Bassage's way, as he's the official photographer for the day. Oh, sorry.
Okay, just before we give out the big long list of awards, and there are many, so I hope you're not hungry yet. I would just like to do my few thank yous, and thank you so much for all the families here today, because without you, our Year 12 cohort wouldn't be what they are today. And it's a fantastic turnout we've got, so that's absolutely fantastic. I'd also like to thank my Year 12 form teachers, Ms. Sadhu and Ms. Habib, for supporting the Year 12s this year and looking after their pastoral needs and helping them to negotiate around this incredibly challenging year. And to the Year 12 subject teachers that have been here all the time trying to pull out every tool out of our toolboxes to help motivate and reassure our students as they have weaved their way through this new ATAR system. And thank you to all the other teachers and non-teaching staff for making sure our class of 2020 have become the young adults they are today. Right, on with the awards. So, Mariam Adam, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award, Silver Award, First Place in General Mathematics, and First Place in Digital Solutions. Okay, Sophia Adley, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, and Improvement Award. Ala Al-Nimani, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award, Diploma of Business, Certificate 2 in Sampling and Measurement, and First Place in Essential Maths. Mohammed Al-Swayzi, Graduation Certificate. Diploma of Leadership and Management. Najma Ali, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Certificate 2 in Sampling and Measurement, Improvement Award. Yamina Ali, Graduation Certificate, Silver Award, and the AMC credit. Maria Al-Khabaisi, Graduation Certificate and Improvement Award. Noor Amin, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Certificate 2 in Engineering Pathways and Improvement Award. Amaria Amodia, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Silver Award and Improvement Award. Salwa Arakono, Graduation Certificate, Certificate 3 in Design Fundamentals, Certificate 4 in Crime and Justice Studies and Improvement Award. Aisha Bagbolisham, I did that better first time, sorry Aisha B. Graduation Certificate, Gold Award, First Place in English, First Place in Mathematic Methods, First Place in Chemistry, First Place in Biology, and an Improvement Award. Akila Bush, Graduation Certificate, Gold Award, AMC credit, and First Place in Islamic Studies for 12B. Jory Shushain, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award. Aisha Dedi, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award. Ruqayya Elgar, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Certificate 2 in Sampling and Measurement, Certificate 3 in Laboratory Skills, and First Place in Accounting. Samira Gadi, Graduation Certificate and Improvement Award. Abdullah Jami Keely-Guli, Abdullah G, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, AMC Distinction and Improvement Award. Aisha Ghafoor, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award. Awais Bassemi, Graduation Certificate, First Place in Islamic Studies for 12A. Kataiba Kasami, Graduation Certificate, Silver Award, AMC Credit, and an Improvement Award. Alif Noor Gullah, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award, Gold Award, First in Geography and First Place in Physical Education. Saad Hassan, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Leadership and Management. Dalal Issa, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management. Mehab Jamil, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Certificate 2 in Sampling and Measurement. Mohammed Fasat, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Business. Malaika Javad, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Leadership and Management. Malia Kamali, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Leadership and Management. Haura Kanani, Graduation Certificate. Aliu Kenny, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Business and Improvement Award. Aksa Khan, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award. Mariam Khan, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award. Sabia Khan, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award. Azam Laksano, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Business. Hamdan Majid, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award, Silver Award, AMC Distinction and First Place in Physics. Osman Mohammed, Graduation Certificate, Certificate 1 in Construction, Gold Award and First Place in Accounting. Mohammed Nadeem, Graduation Certificate and Improvement Award. Fatima Osman, Graduation Certificate, First Place in Business, Diploma of Business, First Place in Health, Gold Award, Improvement Award, and First Place in General Mathematics. Mariam Qureshi, Graduate Certificate and the Diploma of Leadership and Management. Amina Sabdia, Graduation Certificate and the Diploma of Business. Aisha Sharif, Graduation Certificate, Improvement Award, Diploma of Leadership and Management, Gold Award and the AMC Proficiency. Zainab Shuaib, Graduation Certificate, the Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award. Abdullahi Warsay, Graduation Certificate, Diploma of Leadership and Management and Improvement Award.
So, Mr. Bassett, sort of over to you as the photographer. Do you want them rearranged? You can move forward to the front of the stage now and spread out a little bit. I think we actually need a bigger stage. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take another photograph later on, probably a bit more casual. But there's a very important award that we need to present, and that's the overall Best Academic at ICB in 2020. Mr. Shriever stayed on stage to present this award, and the 2020 ICB Ducks goes to Asia B. You okay, man? You got a picture there? Good. Okay, if we could ask you just to file off carefully and slowly off the stage. There are a couple more other citizenship awards we need to present, but you'll be called up individually for those. To finish our graduation, we have a number of citizenship awards. As we all know, ICB P&F, formerly CPAC, is a major supporter of the college and the ICB community. In 2017, CPAC began an initiative to recognise students at the college who've given themselves above and beyond normal expectations. There is a citizenship award for each class through the school. Parents and Friends Citizenship Award is given to students who have demonstrated by their behaviour a generosity of spirit and a positive attitude towards peers, staff and visitors. If I could ask, Secretary of the P&F, Ms. Farah Scott, to come to the stage to make the presentations. Contributions to a citizenship award may include demonstrating compassion, respect, cooperation, courtesy, good grace, dignity and kindness. Being prepared to be of service to others, and willing to accept responsibility and volunteer appropriately. Being a role model for other students, demonstrating the ability to organise and work in groups both effectively and harmoniously. Demonstrating a commitment to the school community through participation in a range of activities including arts, sports, community service, fundraising and past activity. Quite a list. The 2020 Parents and Friends Citizenship Award recipients are: for 12A, Amina Sabdia. And the 12B recipient, Fatima Rosman. Congratulations, ladies. Would you just like to stay on stage? It's now my pleasure to announce another Community Service Award, the Tamoom Memorial Award. Mohammed Tamoom, an Egyptian immigrant, played a vital role in the Islamic community here in Queensland. He helped establish the West End Mosque, serving on its committee for many years. He also served as President of the Islamic Council of Queensland and a committee member of the Australian Federation of Islamic Councils. He served on the Executive Committee of the Ethnic Communities Council of Queensland, ECCQ, and more notably, for those of us gathered here today for the Year 12 graduation ceremony, he was instrumental in the establishment of this very school, the Islamic College of Brisbane. In 1992, Haji Tamoom gathered the community together to take a proposal to AFIC to support the establishment of an Islamic school in Brisbane. In 1993, AFIC agreed to support the proposal. Haji Tamoom and his team found the land here at Karawaffa and petitioned the state government for the land. In May 1995, the Premier of Queensland, Wayne Goss, challenged Haji Tamoom to establish a school by the 1st of July 1995. This allowed only 30 days to complete all the earthworks, plumbing and electrics needed to facilitate the prefabricated structures that would house the Islamic College of Brisbane. Haji Tamoom, with the support of the entire Muslim community, worked day and night to complete that challenge. On the 30th of June 1995, the Premier, surprised by the progress made in just 30 days, approved the sale of the land and the certificate to operate the school on an official basis. The official opening of the primary school took place in early July 1995, and immediately enrolment started to flow. The school has grown from just 30 students in July 1995 to over 1,200 students today, and has been established as an independent school. This year, we celebrate our 25th anniversary. The Tamoom Memorial Award serves to acknowledge the significant contribution of Haji Muhammad Tamoom to the establishment of our school. As parents, we are forever grateful for the effort of the Haji Tamoom and his team, ensuring that our children have the opportunity to learn in an Islamic environment surrounded by the many cultures that represent the Islamic faith. Unfortunately, members of the Tamoom family cannot be with us today. We've extended congratulations to all the Year 12 students. The motto for the Tamoom Memorial is very apt. It's not just for one, but for everyone. The Tamoom Memorial Award is given yearly to a student in both Year 6 and in Year 12 who has demonstrated consistently a willingness to embrace fellow students with sincerity, empathy, sensitivity, and compassion. A commitment to the school community through participation in a range of community activities, and good grace, dignity, and kindness, and by their manner and behaviour is deemed by all to be a fine role model for fellow students. For its outstanding service to our school community, the 2020 Year 12 Tamoom Memorial Award recipient is Fatima Osman. Congratulations, ladies. If you'd like to move back to your seats. Thank you, Farah. And thank you, the ICB PNF. To finish our graduation, I would like to invite Imam Riaz to conduct a closing dua. He is here.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning to one and all. Graduating class, stand up. Alhamdulillah. It's good to be here today. One of the things that I was meant to do, I didn't get a chance to do it, so I apologize to my grade 12 class, both classes for that, but we will say something along the line, inshallah. Just one piece of advice before we move on. So this is about a story, a normal school story, as what happens in schools and everywhere else. So during a prank, a student stuck a paper on his classmate's back. And what it said was, "I'm stupid." And he asked the rest of the class that do not tell him anything. Thus he shouldn't begin walking for the rest of the day with this label on his back that I'm stupid. People laughed at him throughout the day. People would say certain things, but nobody told him that there's something at the back, on your back, saying that you're stupid. The next class they went to was the maths class. And the professor wrote a very difficult question on the board and asked if anybody can solve this problem. And everybody was stunned. It seems very difficult, they cannot get the answer to the problem. So what he did was, he called this particular boy who had that label on his back which said, "I'm stupid." And he said, "Come up to the front and answer this question." And this boy came up and answered the question and he got it correct. The teacher then told the rest of the class, "It seems that to the boy that you do not know about the paper on your back, that one of your classmates put and the rest of them kept it as a secret." Then the teacher faced the class and he said to them, "Before I give you any punishment, I will tell you two things. Firstly, throughout your life, people will put labels on your back with many bad things written on it to stop you from progressing. If he had known about the paper on his back, he would have not got up to answer that question. He would have thought that he's stupid, or he would have felt that I don't have the means or ability to answer that question. All you have to do in life is ignore the labels people give you and use every chance you have to progress, learn, and improve yourself." The second thing is that it's clear that he does not have any loyal friends among them. That none of them had the decency to come and tell you that you have this thing on your back. It does not matter how many friends you have in life, it is the loyalty between you and your friends that matter. If you don't have friends who can defend you behind your back, who can watch over you, protect you, and genuinely care about you, you are better off alone. To the person placing the label, that word you said against the other person to one person may cause a lifetime damage to the person. Don't place tags on people that will destroy someone when it will not build you in any way. I want us to think about it, and I think this is a really strong message that we can take for the rest of our life, that you all have the ability. You've been through school, you've been through life, there are friends who might have said things about you, there are teachers who might have insinuated something that you're not capable of doing certain things, whatever it is. We've had students who had horrible OBs and have become doctors. So there's nothing that can stop you from achieving your goals and achieving what you want in life. All you have to do is don't worry what people say. Look, focus, and see what your goals are, plan, and do the best you can to achieve those goals that you want in your life. We'll make our dua, inshallah. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله أجمعين. اللهم افتح لنا بالخير واختم لنا بالخير واجعل آخر أمورنا بالخير بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على الكافرين. Oh Allah, you know what the students need, oh Allah. Help and guide us to bring our students. Oh Allah, put the hedge of safety around our students. Protect their bodies, mind, and emotions from any kind of evil and harm. Oh Allah, I pray that you protect them from accidents, diseases, injuries, and any other physical, mental, or emotional afflictions and abuse. Oh Allah, I pray that you keep our students free from any addictions and vices. Oh Allah, draw them close to you for protection from every ill and evil influence of our society, whether it is apparent to us or not. Oh Allah, grant them the best of company as their friends, people who will inspire them to love and worship and obey you. Oh Allah, grant our students guidance and a heart that loves to obey you. Oh Allah, shine your light on any secret or unseen rebellion in their hearts and destroy it before it takes root. Oh Allah, guide them away from any pride, selfishness, jealousy, hypocrisy, malice, and greed, and make them uncomfortable with sins. Oh Allah, penetrate their hearts with your love and reverence today always. Oh Allah, make apparent to them the truth in any situation and let them not be misled by falsehood. Oh Allah, grant our students the ability to make clear decisions and let them always be attracted to good things that are pure, noble, true, and just. Oh Allah, guide them in making choices that please you. Oh Allah, help them to taste the sweetness of walking with a humble spirit in obedience and submission to you. Oh Allah, grant them the wisdom to choose their words carefully and bless them with a generous and caring spirit. Oh Allah, I pray that you never stray. Oh Allah, I pray that they never stray from the path of deen, that you give them a future filled with your best promises. Oh Allah, always keep our students cleansed and pure from the evil shaitan. Oh Allah, keep them steadfast in establishing salah and help them revere the glorious Quran as your word and law, and to read it with understanding daily, let it be their source of light and guidance. Let their dress be a representation of the Iman and of their love and respect for your commands. Oh Allah, lead them to a position where they rely truly on your power alone and fear you in the open and in secret. Oh Allah, make them so strong in their deen that they never encounter doubt. Oh Allah, do not allow any negative attitudes in the face of our students' lives. Oh Allah, guide our students in honoring and obeying you, your Rasul Sallallahu and obeying their parents. Oh Allah, make them the coolness of their parents' eyes. Oh Allah, fill our students with compassion and caring that will overflow to each person they come in contact with. Oh Allah, grant them piety. Oh Allah, help them love, value, appreciate, and respect one another with good communication between them always. Oh Allah, drive out any division between our students and bring them healing. Oh Allah, I pray that there be no strain, breach, misunderstanding, hugging, fighting, or severing of ties. Oh Allah, make them to one day marry righteous, God-fearing, kind, hard-working, intelligent, beautiful, healthy spouses who get along with and respect and love, and every member of their families that will lead our students even closer to Jannah. Oh Allah, please grant them the company of pious friends, relatives, extended community members, and teachers who will be inspirational role models for our students and will help them raise them to be the best of believers. Oh Allah, please don't let my students be late in meeting any of life milestones that I expect of them. Oh Allah, protect my students from death, make them givers and not takers. Oh Allah, grant my students noble professions with halal incomes that give them respect and dignity in your eyes, in the eyes of the fellow human beings. Oh Allah, grant them worldly comfort so that my students can come through the door of gratitude, and so that they are not forced to come to you through the door of patience. Oh Allah, please let them always be grateful and patient. Oh Allah, I pray for a close, loving, happy, fulfilling relationship with them. And oh Allah, let us all be united in Jannah al-Firdaus. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا انك انت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله